I personally chose Sveti Vlas as my annual place of residence. It is much quieter than the more well-known places like Sunny Beach, but during the summer period it has all the amenities needed for a lovely luxurious seaside holiday with good coffee at every corner. The village is located right in the heart of Bulgaria's eastern coastal region. A perfect starting point to explore the beautiful places of Bulgaria. It boasts Bulgaria's only luxury marina, featuring a 5-star hotel, a casino, and a prominent chic boulevard with various restaurants. During summer the parking is packed with very expensive cars, none of them is mine. From the hills behind the village, you have a phenomenal view over the bay with Sunny Beach and Nesibar stretching to Burgas on the horizon. 12 Burgas. Welcome to Burgas in the eastern part of Bulgaria. This city with just over 200,000 inhabitants seems somewhat overlooked by tourists, but has a wide range of interesting places to visit. On the seaside, you will find nice sandy beaches with an impressive walking pier into the sea, overlooking the Burgas Bay. Next to this you will find lovely parks to stroller, eat, play, and enjoy the shadow. The city also contains modern shopping centers for a rainy day or just to enjoy the low prices of well-known brands. Burgas can be the port of entry to Bulgaria by plane. It has a modern well-equipped airport, but it can also function as a starting point to discover Bulgaria by train. Sunny Beach. By bus, you can reach the center of Sunny Beach from Burgas Airport in half an hour. As the name already suggests, the entire village is focused on sun and beach. From Sunny Beach, the old town of Nesibar is within walking distance, but more on that later. The large number of holiday apartments, swimming pools, the seashore beaches within a 10 minutes walking distance, shops on every corner, dozens of restaurants and 2 big aquaparks make Sunny Beach to a very popular resort. It is considered to be the most popular beach area in Bulgaria, mainly for the international student community and youngsters. This is naturally partly due to its favorable seaside location, but Sunny Beach is also popular because of the late-night parties. Cheap beer in a huge number of bars and clubs ensures that people party hard at night and feel the need to recover on the beach during the day. If you still have enough energy left, you can take a walk to Khan's Hat. From this unique tent-shaped structure, where you can enjoy delicious food and dinner shows, you also have a beautiful view of all of Sunny Beach. 10 Pomori. Pomori is such a pleasant surprise amidst the tourist frenzy of nearby Sunny Beach. It focuses primarily on salt production and is known for its therapeutic salt baths. This fishing village, situated on a peninsula, possesses a somewhat more charming allure and boasts 2 particularly special spots. Upon entering the village, the first thing you encounter is a surprisingly beautiful monastery dedicated to St. George. The monastery is still in use but is open to the public. Just outside the village lies a so-called tumulus, a burial monument from the Thracian period, dating back to approximately the 3rd century BC. A large water park now stands next to it. Another little gem. Away from the hustle and bustle of Burgas, less than 10 kilometers away on the other side of the bay, lies a small, unique fishing village. With the clearest seawater on the entire east coast and the waterway running between the wooden houses, it is reminiscent of Venice or Giethorn. Bulgaria is incredibly rich in nature. We chose a walk through the area along the Mladeska River because of the variety of small bridges, dark caves, rapid changes in elevation, and beautiful vistas, which is also suitable for children. Seven Ravadinovo. This is actually quite a strange place for a top 12. Everything you see here is artificially created. Absolutely fake. But it is so beautiful here that you keep taking photos. The castle with the courtyard pond, magnificent fountains, royal parks, romantic vistas, little bridges, nightly halls, even golden toilets, and frogs you'd like to kiss until they turn into princes, form one of the most fairy tale-like places imaginable. Six Madara. This historical site deserves our attention in any case. The caves were inhabited as far back as 200,000 years ago. It is impressive to realize this as you walk around this place. In the shelter of the rocks, nature behaves in a particularly lush manner. It all feels as if you are on sacred ground. Less ancient, but dating back to the Middle Ages, is the Horseman of Madara carved into the rocks, which has made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage List. Should you venture the climb up the rocks, a phenomenal view awaits you. 5 Sozopol. South of Burgas, you will find the Sozopol Peninsula, known to the Greeks as Apollonia since 600 BC. It is a beautiful, authentic town with typically narrow streets. Several dark stories surround this town. Rumor has it that the remains of John the Baptist might be buried on the small island off the coast. Also, skeletons are said to have been found here with a stake through the heart, and there is something involving bats as well. Is this the origin of the vampire stories? Don't get distracted, enjoy a lovely walk through this small beautiful town. For Nesibar. Nesibar is within walking distance of Sunny Beach, although I personally always prefer taking the bus or a water taxi. Once across the bridge, you immediately step into another world. It was very important to the inhabitants to preserve everything in as original a state as possible. Consequently, it is surprisingly authentic, with narrow streets, typical houses built partly as enclosed balconies over the streets, surprisingly old temples and churches, etc. We see a mix of buildings from the early Thracian period, 2000 years BC, the Byzantine period during the Middle Ages, and the Ottoman era from the 15th century. Café Michael offers a welcome cooling respite, an ice cream parlor decorated entirely as a stalactite cave with a waterfall. And be sure to walk to the end of the peninsula where you can take the most romantic photos. Situated on a peninsula, the town dates back to the 6th century BC and is listed as a whole on the UNESCO World Heritage List. 3 Varna. With 350,000 inhabitants, the port city of Varna is the 3rd largest city in Bulgaria. The city center is characterized by stately old buildings, lush fountains, and beautiful boulevards. The magnificent cathedral is considered the 2nd most beautiful in Bulgaria. Its rich history means that very old elements can be found here, such as the Roman bathhouse, as well as a more modern monument from the Soviet era. The open-air swimming pool situated between the city center and the sea catches the eye. Next to it, you will find a maritime museum where you can spot a full-sized ship and a submarine right before the entrance. It forms the gateway to a large, beautifully landscaped park with numerous possibilities. For example, there is an aquarium, a zoo, an almost royal avenue for walks, and a fairly large playground for children with plenty of activities. There are numerous cozy restaurants and bars both in the park and on the adjacent beach. Despite the hustle and bustle of a large city, everything here feels relaxed and pleasant. Tsarovets. Tsarovets towers high above the city of Veliko Tarnovo and is a medieval fortress and former royal palace. From around the 12th to the 14th century, it served as the most important and strongest stronghold of the Second Bulgarian Empire. For a time, it even served as the capital of ancient Bulgaria. You can feel the history in the stones of this imposing walled fortress, while at the same time it offers a fantastic view of the surrounding area, including the city of Veliko Tarnovo. You are here in the heart of Bulgaria, and it feels like it too. In the evenings, a fairytale-like light show is presented. One Sofia. I was mainly enormously surprised. I actually didn't know the city of Sofia at all, never heard anyone talk about it, and didn't know anyone who had ever visited this city. However, I went from one amazement to another. What a beautiful city this is. It is the capital of Bulgaria, so naturally the government is based here. It is a delight to walk along the boulevard, where, alongside all kinds of shops, there is a wide selection of food and drink of all shapes and sizes, and in every possible price range. Sofia is known for the enormous Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, which is an absolute must-see. Different cultures blend together here. Just a little further on stands a magnificent mosque. Less well-known are the beautiful green zones, the beautifully landscaped parks, with lush fountains, statues, works of art, and glimpses of the mountains. It is truly breathtaking.